All right, everybody, let's go ahead and start the meeting. Today we're going to be having sort of an ideation session on what we're going to put on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, what do you guys got?
All right, yeah, sure. So I actually came up with this idea for a pretty cool dragon-like thing I'm trying to do. It's a metal dragon, and it actually breathes fire. So I think it'll be pretty cool, pretty powerful.
Okay, sounds like a cool thing to put on a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Let me just take it from here. I've got a better idea for you.
Okay, what do you got?
Pretty much I thought if you had just a bunch of birds flying in, and they were pointed in an arrow shape, and they were flying towards a piece of pie, and the whole energy of this card was like, those birds are gonna fly right into the pie. How about that?
Okay, well, what else you got? What other ideas?
I got a pretty good idea.
Sure.
What if we had every kind of bee on the card? I'm talking bumblebees,
like
the letter B, Aunt Bee from Andy Griffith's show, just every bee we can assemble.
Okay, still, I don't understand the power of that card, the point of it really.
It will be like it will be a bee type.
I like your dragon idea.
Oh, yeah, sure. I've actually been working on this one.
I've actually got a couple cooler ideas than the
Okay.
dragon one. What if we had a big old slab of meatloaf smothered in Texas gravy, and it was just sitting in an abandoned Walmart parking lot?
This isn't really what I was going for.
We would call it Big Old Meatloaf in the Walmart parking lot. This would be the name of that
I
card.
can see what you're going for. Not really going that direction though here. I like the kind of cool. I see you have your hand raised. What do you got?
Well, I just had another idea, so.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
What's the most poop you ever seen?
I don't like this card already. I'm gonna be real with you. This is not a it's a combat game, you know? I pretty much know where it's going.
Let me finish. Just a big pile of big turds, and they're wet.
That's not marketable.
Okay.
A cool dragon I like.
I get the dragon. Okay, I've got an idea similar to that if you'll call me.
If it's like the meatloaf or the poop in the parking lot,
It's
I don't
different.
want-
Do you know who Donovan McNabb is?
The NFL player?
Yeah, him.
Okay.
What if we just had Donovan McNabb and he was angry, and what if he was throwing pancakes at a senior center?
Okay, no, I don't like the violence towards the seniors.
No, it's not towards them. It's just the building because they had zoning permits, and Donovan McNabb is throwing pancakes at the building.
Hey, the guy in the purple shirt, what's your name? Sorry, I forgot.
Sorry, it's Greg.
Okay, well, I kind of like Greg's ideas more.
Well, my name is Speg, and I have better ideas. So okay, picture this. So it is a top-down view of a Chinese takeout container just overflowing with mayonnaise.
I don't understand the mayonnaise.
So it was like a Chinese takeout container, and it just has got too much mayonnaise in it.
I heard what you said.
And that's the card, and
That's
it's
the whole
called
card.
it's called Uh-Oh Mayo.
Okay, see, I don't really think we can sell that.
I bet you sell 500 million of those. So let me just
Bro,
hit you
I
with
don't
another
think
idea.
Jay-Z has sold
What if
that
we took
many
a couple
albums?
of forks, and they were dancing forks, and they have personalities and various lifestyle
That's
interests?
a lot. How are we going to express that? That is what the card.
By having it in the title, and the title of the card is, look
No.
at these dancing monogamous forks.
Hey, no, think simpler. Yes, Greg's got it. That's too long. Think simpler.
You want simple?
Yeah, okay.
What about just
I
a
don't know if
big
you
can of pinto beans?
Definitely does not understand the vibe. Pinto beans.
Pinto beans is the simplest kind of bean.
Okay,
Just call it the bean card.
The bean card. What is the bean? Okay,
Say
so what
I'm
does
playing the bean card.
do?
It's a fairy type. The beans are fairies actually locked away, and they've been trapped by Bush's beans.
Okay. Can we just think something like cool? Think something cool. Go ahead.
What about a big beetle, and he is clearly passing gas on the card, and there's just toots coming out of him, and they just
What are you gonna
won't
call it?
stop.
It's gonna be called what? Farty beetle?
Nope, it's gonna be called Can't Stop This Tootin' Scootin' Little Guy. Wait, can I have another crack at that one?
Whatever. Go ahead.
I mean, I got some more monster ideas.
Yes, Greg.
I got
thank
some
you.
monster
No,
ideas.
Hand the mic back to Greg. I like.
For the Russian release, it would be called Look at That Tootin' Scootin' Putin Little Guy.
Okay.
All right, I got it over here.
Okay. What do you have?
How about it's a little soldier and he's made entirely out of snot, and he's called the
snot.
Booger Wooger Bugle
No.
Boy. Actually, what about an angry meatball that you just would throw at? That's just a throwing meatball.
All right, dude. You gotta stop. You're just suggesting random dumb crap. Why would we ever put any of this on a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
I'm sorry. I thought I was making the cards really wacky and random and awesome, but I guess they're just stupid, so you don't have to use any of those ideas.
Boss, we're supposed to have thousands of ideas, and the printers close in 10 minutes.
How many ideas do you guys have?
Maybe like 10 or something.
Pretty much like 30,000.
All right, we're doing all of them.